Hey folks, it's Uncle Jay, and I am here in Phoenix, Arizona at the Goldwater Institute with the Vets for Freedom National Heroes Tour. With me is Mark Finelli. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, good to see you.
Right on. Now, Mark's got an interesting distinction. He is the only person who actually survived 9/11 in one of the towers and then ended up joining the Marine Corps. That was a pretty noble thing to do. What led you to the Marines?
Well, all my life I wanted to be a Marine. It's, not to knock the Army guys on the bus back there, but Marine Corps.
Or this former Army guy.
Or this former Army guy standing right next to me. Being a Marine was something real special. Folklore. And I wanted, the reason I joined after getting out of those buildings is because I wanted to honor the firemen. They lost their lives running up the stairs when I was running out. And it really wasn't, I appreciate you saying it noble, but it was not something that was a choice.
Duty?
Just a duty, and I could not do it. Just could not do it.
Gotcha.
Had to do it.
Well, now, how did you get hooked up with Vets for Freedom?
Well, when you're in a unique position that I'm in, people want to hear your opinion, which is a blessing. I can use my story to advance our goals, and Pete and I are obviously on the same page of music when it comes to that. And Pete and I just became friends. We met in D.C. some months ago. We both spoke we were both protesting the protest.
Counter-protesting, I love that.
We were the counter-protest, back a few months ago, and he gave a speech and I gave a speech, and we've been talking about doing something together for a while, so here we are.
Right on. Well, I saw the bus. The Heroes bus is kind of nice, yeah.
The rumor has it that was Fred Thompson's bus.
Yeah, that's why it's so low mileage and unused.
Yeah, that's true.
Virtually
That's
new.
true.
So do you do a lot of speaking around the state?
I do. I do some public speaking events. Just try and get the word out to make sure we stay on offense. We are winning the war. Okay, the best parameter of success is attacks here in the United States. That's been zero. There's a lot going on that the general public isn't privy to. I'm not privy to, but we are winning.
Well, now we got the end of this tour. We had General Petraeus coming back from Iraq again to testify in front of the jackals in Congress. You got any thoughts about the surge right now and the possibility of General Petraeus potentially becoming CENTCOM commander?
Not only that, I've heard he might be the VP for John McCain. I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth behind that, but I certainly read that. I'd certainly think it'd be a good idea. The bottom line is this: on September 10th of last year, I went on CNN to defend General Petraeus. I was literally triple teamed by, an active Marine major, a dear friend of mine named Paul Rykoff, who heads the IAVA.
Paul's a good guy. He's just wrong on a few things.
Yeah, I count him as one of my best friends in the world. He's a great guy, and no one's done more for veterans coming home than he has.
He does a lot of caring and works with the VA benefits and pushes those issues.
There's nobody who's done more. But quite frankly, I was triple teamed. I was told the surge wouldn't work, and I came out and defended it, and clearly I was right. And I was promised on the show that I could get to come back and defend myself. So hopefully, when General Petraeus gives his next set of testimony, I'll be there to defend him again.
That would be interesting to see. A little accountability in the media. Is that possible?
I don't know. I called the producer of that show and I said, I got a triple teamed on your show. I'd really like you. And you said on air that I'd come back. And it's sort of a pride thing. I got to be honest with you. And also on a macro level, I want to say, hey, there are some people here in the United States that I supported, especially everybody who's worn the uniform supports it. Nearly, not everyone. There's a couple of people.
Majority, for sure.
But the reason why you have so many military people supporting the war effort is because we know the truth. We know we are winning. We know it's difficult.
And we know we can't afford to lose. I mean, the cost of a defeat in that area and the positive publicity that would generate for Al-Qaeda is intolerable.
What people fail to realize is that, there was an attack in New York some years ago, and it was a result of an intra-Islamic civil war that we were brought into. Now we're over there, we're like the proverbial Dutch boy with our finger in the back. And, we take that finger out, forget about it.
I hear you.
So, we're talking serious. This. If we leave, there will be a civil war that not only will spread globally, this will be a war not like the English Civil War or our Civil War even. It'll be an Old Testament bloodbath. It just would be horrible, and it will spread throughout the region, possibly back here. Unfortunately, we can't leave. We're not going to leave, and quite frankly, no matter who wins this election, we're not leaving. I can guarantee that.
I think that's a very honest statement, regardless of what Senator Obama or Clinton says. That they can campaign and pander to the left during the primaries all they want, but the reality on the ground is we're not leaving Iraq anytime soon.
It would be impossible. It would be impossible. It truly would. So don't, if you're out there and you're watching this and you say, oh, I'm going to vote for Hillary or vote for Obama because they'll get us out of Iraq, it's not happening. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Right on. Well, hey, Mark, I really appreciate you taking
Yes,
the
sir.
time to talk with us. I appreciate what you're doing with Vets for Freedom.
Thank you. Thank you,
Right
sir.
on. Have a good day. It's Uncle Jay for Black 5 signing off.